Are you having difficulties memorizing PTE repeat sentence? Trust me, you're not the only one. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Moni from PTE Magic, and in today's video we're going to talk about PTE repeat sentence. PTE repeat sentence is one of the most crucial tasks that will contribute a lot of scores to your speaking as well as to your listening. But the problem is sometimes the sentences are just too long to memorize and then you end up losing marks, which is why I decided to make a new experiment. Before we continue, if you're not my subscriber yet, then click the subscribe button below. Now, in most of my videos, I have demonstrated that I was able to repeat pretty much 100% of repeat sentence, almost, and I was always getting 90 in speaking and in listening in PTE mock test as well as in the real test. And while reading your comments, I encountered a lot of questions related to repeat sentence, like how do you memorize repeat sentence? How can you repeat it so perfectly? What happens if I miss like half of repeat sentence? Will I lose mark for my listening, for my speaking? And there are also a lot of rumors saying that if you don't do well in repeat sentence, you will not get 79 speaking or listening, which is why yesterday I tried to do mock test B on ptepractice.com, which you know is official Pearson's mock test. What I did was I did the speaking part and I did the listening part. This time what I did differently was that I wasn't trying to repeat the repeat sentences perfectly, but I was only repeating half of it, so 50% of repeat sentence. So basically you'll be getting points for the content, for pronunciation, and for fluency. So for the content, you get, if you repeat all the words in the response, you get 3 points. If at least 50%, then you get 2 points. Less than 50%, then it's 1 point, and you get 0 point if almost nothing from the prompt in the response. So now let's check out the score report of what I got when I only repeated 50% of the repeat sentence. So this is my score report, and I didn't do any reading and I didn't do any writing. I only did listening and speaking, and even though there was only 50% of repeat sentence delivered in this mock test, I was still able to score 90 points. And in listening, let's have a look at listening, I got 87 points here. I was actually very surprised, but then I realized that I did quite perfectly in the other tasks, like in retell lecture, in answer short questions, in all the listening tasks, and dictations. Right from dictations was perfect, which is why I still got 90 points for speaking and 87 in listening. I think this is kind of relief for those people who are struggling with repeat sentence, because it means that you just need to do your best in reproducing the sentences as much as you can remember. And don't forget about pronunciation and fluency, because if you don't speak clearly, then computer will not be able to catch your content, right? So now let's watch the recording of what I did with repeat sentence in this mock test.
Students must observe lab safety regulations at all times.
Students observe regulations all times.
It's the words of common occurrence that have different referential value.
Is the common occurrence different value?
The office said Dr. Smith will arrive later today.
The office Dr. Smith arrived today.
Student Services provides help with housing and transport.
Student Services help with transport.
A study skills seminar is on for students who require assistance.
A study seminar for students' assistance.
Any textual references you make should be cited appropriately in the footnotes.
Any reference should be cited in the footnotes.
The research paper should begin with a thorough review of the literature.
The research paper begins with review literature.
The aesthetic implications of this study have not yet been fully explored.
The implications of study have not been explored.
The inherent tension between these two features remains to be addressed.
The tension between features should be addressed.
Journalism is the collection and publication or transmission of news.
Journalism is the publication and transmission of news.
It's in financial companies' interest to have people save more money.
Further research should establish whether this trend is significant.
A gradual increase occurred between October and December.
For your information, I deliberately didn't repeat the sentence fully, even though some sentences were very short and it was very easy to reproduce, but it's for the testing purpose. Just a little warning that the message of this video is not to convey to you that you should only repeat half of the repeat sentence to get a high score in speaking or listening, okay? It's just for you to take it easier and not be so hard on yourself to, repeat the sentence 100% correctly. Try as best as you can, and practice is the key. If you practice every day, it's like muscle in your body. If you work it out every single day, then it will get bigger. And same as your memorizing skill, it will gradually get better, trust me. And if you like this video, click the subscribe button below. And if you have any comments, feel free to leave the message below. Thank you for watching and good luck with your test. Bye!